And Lawrence sized it up intuitively and analytically so quickly that I was just amazed. One of my first impressions was amazement. I could tell that he had a real gift. What led me was another bout of recurring acute back pain and really being pretty almost incapacitated in terms of, I'm used to being a mobile person, I'm used to being active, but I've been really affected by my lower back pain and lack of ability to move and even just function normally. And I've been here in Dublin for a little over a year from the States, and I really had hit an acute spot where my wife, Cynthia, was really encouraging me to reach out and try some therapies and solutions that I hadn't. And she actually found the spinary through her own research that led us to Lawrence. Yeah, my first impression was I wasn't sure quite what to expect. You know, I've been to chiropractic practices before in America, but I think they generally felt a little sort of more clinical. And I had my first impression was a warm, intriguing kind of impression when I came into the space here, and when I had my first meetings with Lawrence to talk about my problems. And I was in a lot of pain and not moving well at the time. And Lawrence sized it up intuitively and analytically so quickly that I was just amazed. One of my first impressions was amazement. And even though it's a little scary coming in and you know, sort of putting yourself in somebody's hands when you're in a lot of pain like that, I had a sense of ease and a sense of confidence because I could tell that he had a real gift. That was just intuitive to me, and the surroundings were comforting and welcoming and positive and reassuring. So that's my first impressions. Really, I started my first sort of assessment and sessions with Lawrence on the table and standing up, and him evaluating my posture, my position, my where I was out of alignment, and very quickly I think he sized up those things even without me needing to relay much of my history. You know, I gave him a little bit, but he just determined on his own quite quickly what he thought the primary issues were, and was so succinct and thorough and quick in his explanation of how things are connected, and the root cause isn't always evident in where the symptoms are. So had a lot of confidence from an early start. You really just started out structure and alignment and adjustments, and then it led to, as I actually got my alignment into place, more kind of in a symmetric fashion, then we did some spinal decompression sessions. He needed to get my foundation set before we could progress to that, but I think those helped a lot as well. And then as that moved forward, and I began just experiencing remarkable improvement. You know, 3 months ago, I was walking maybe with a little bit of a limp, and even stepping off a curb this high, I was in tremendous pain. I went running the last couple of days. I started taking up running again. He told me in my first session, this is so fixable, and you're going to be running when I'm done with you. And I didn't believe him, really, but I am. My sessions progressed into using the light therapy as well, and the entrainment, which I found just really energizing and really relaxing and really helping me focus. I've been under a lot of sort of stress at times with my work, and the combination of feeling better physically from my sessions with Lawrence and the light therapy, and also just incorporating the wedge, the spinary wedge, into my daily life. Those three things have all had a real effect on my wellness. And as I've gotten more healthy, I've started exercising more. And as I exercise more, I feel better. Your energy level comes up, and it's a virtuous circle. I've flown back and forth across the ocean a bunch of times in the last couple of months. I take my wedge with me. I take it home on the weekends. So I sit on it when I'm having dinner. I sit on it when I'm working at home. Then I bring it to the office and I sit on it in the office. And I really think it's been an indispensable part of changing my alignment when I sit and maintaining the better spinal alignment that I've gotten.